I get nervous because again, it's like my freaky, sexy side. You want only fun size rapper here? It's Keeks. I love feeling sexy. I love lingerie. I like making sexual something very funny. I just like my like sexual side that I try to keep in private. It's only with my person, and I always wanted to make sexy songs. Just the confidence of the sexuality of the song. It's like I love it, and it's like I'm freaky. I'm nasty. This is what it is, and it's like. You know, like it's me, baby, it's me. Not everybody needs to know. So I'm not saying that's gonna just do a lot of songs like that, but it's definitely a different part of me that like came out. It's me. Once you know me, I like sexuals, I like talking freaky, I like saying the consensual, of course. You know what I mean? But we'll talk about the songs that I have. Kinky, Not a Love Song, Bells and the Beast, like a parody cover. Wait for You by Drake and Future. So it kind of relates, but not. But it's relates as in the state of vulnerability of emotion, discussing my emotions in ways that I haven't before. Like his Future, to me, he always sounds like he's crying about a chick, he's crying about a side piece, or he's crying about somebody. He sounds just what it sounds. I don't know if he's what this is real life. I don't know him personally. So don't come for me. Don't like, you know what I mean? This is my interpretation of it. It could be completely wrong. This is just what I gathered. Is like he has sex with lots of women. He's like a F-boy type of, like, but an emotional, like cuddly, needs to cuddle. He's like soapy and sad because he has PTSD of the relationships of women that he really wants to be with but can't be with, or knowing his lifestyle of being with multiple women keeps haunting him and like keeps damaging relationships that he really wants to be in. I don't know if that's what it is, but that's my interpretation of it. Yeah, I can have another chick. Yeah, I will have another chick. But I am in love with you. I just can't stop myself from sleeping with other women. Like, I already created this issue. I already created this cycle. I kind of have to keep it going. That's how I have what I have. I don't know if that's true. I don't know. That's my interpretation of features. And sometimes Drake. I don't know. That's neither here nor there. Because they make a lot of music about women. So my cover of it was talk about like how I felt about relationships, talk about like things I went through, talk about what I did and how I was, and with guys that I absolutely love and they didn't love me. Like we sitting here getting high off each other's energy, you know, sappy, lovey-dovey tears, maybe like shoulda, coulda, wouldas, or what could have been, and me just being like, look, we did that, and we in this moment, and I absolutely still love you. Shoulda, coulda, wouldas, we could do it right now. Like whatever it is, whatever relationship, whatever extra things we have that shouldn't have been what it would have been if it would have been different back then, we could do it right now. You know what I mean? So again, it's just like the game playing of the guy talking this and talking like, I miss you, I wish da da da, and realizing like, no, he's just talking. He pillow talking. He's in his feelings. He probably hurt over his girl and using you to talk to you at the moment, knowing he's gonna go back to his girl, knowing he's gonna go back to the mother of his child, knowing he's gonna go back to the other woman, like knowing he's just doing this just to do this, or playing your emotions, making sure he has somebody else that loves him outside of thing, or stringing you along, or keeping you tired, or whatever he needs, and realizing like, shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Why don't we do it right now? I'm gonna be waiting all my life looking stupid, and then you can laugh at me like, haha, you should have never waited. You know what I mean? Another verse in the song, like, what it didn't matter what I did, you wanted the opposite. Which is me talking to like every situation all in one song. I guess a way to like help really. I guess maybe that's what rappers do. They talk about multiple girls in one song. That's what that cover is about. Just me, just being vulnerable. So okay, so it's kinky. I've definitely been called that before. I don't know why. The original beat that I heard was called Porno. And I bought the beat. Somebody bought the beat. Burberry sweater was like, yo, like take the cake, baby. You, ooh, like perfect. Especially because of the sample. I don't know what the sample was from. It made it absolutely more perfect. At the time, I had a Kia, the car. He looking like my seahorse. He got my kids all up inside because like I'm also a nerd, so I like to put little things in my songs. Seahorses, the man seahorse carries the baby, not the woman seahorse. I have myself like, he looks like my seahorse, he's carrying my baby, because like guys carry the semen, right? And it's like me looking at this fine man like, oh, he's carrying my baby right now, like he's gonna be my future father of my child. Like I'm not Kardashian nor my Khalifa, but I got shoe lots around, so I'm like a he. Shoulda. She loves times I can have sex a lot of times. I can go a lot around the sex. Not that I would know that. I'm a good girl. I don't do those things. Yeah, my name is KyyK. Only rap like Minaj, but I'm freaky like I'm Nicki. I just don't do videos on how I massage. Yeah, my name is KyyK because that's my nickname, but I only rap like Minaj. So like that's a double entendre of both rappers. Like Nicki Minaj is a porn star, and Nicki Minaj is a rapper. I don't do porn. No, I don't do pornos. I don't do none of that. I don't want recordings of my sex life. I don't want that. One of my favorite lines of the whole song, just because of the wordplay, just because of the freakiness, just because to me it's like taboo and risque, and that's not what I do. I'm such a good girl. Like, heck, I'm freaky. I know what I am. Like they know. like the ones, they know. Bells and the Beast. It's a play within itself. I usually do things like incohesively together. Like I'm writing like a short story about princesses, and I happen to be talking about Belle and the Beast at this very moment in the story. I like Belle. Like Belle and Tiana, they're my top-notch favorite princesses. Santa must be a beast the way he has bells in his pocket, because like it made me think of like that one Christmas movie song. He had like bells, literally like a thing of bells in his pocket, and bells as in the princess. You know what I mean? So he has bells in his pocket, like that's his ride or die, I guess. Which is kind of not funny because he kind of had bells locked up in his house. But that is not the intention or interpretation of what I meant for that. That is not the Stockholm Syndrome I was talking about. I was talking about it in the loving way and the sexual manner way. It was fun that I had the producer jump on to the track because his song is very beast-like. Like he definitely went beast on the song. And like I listened to some of his other music, and he had like nice rap flow, and he was a nice rapper. He was pretty cool. Bells and the Beast. Check it out. I like that song. It's very risque. And check out my feature. He has also great music. Very great music. Very swag. Check it out. Check him out. It's called Not a Love Song. It's kind of like it's not a love song. It's a fairy tale, right? Because like when we think about fairy tales, we think about like love and like this and happily ever after and things like that. You take the kid aspect out of it. You sit down with the matured part, and like some is Stockholm Syndrome. Some was abuse. The woman is like a teenager, and the guy is a grown man. Kind of gross. And we just cleaned it up and make it sound amazing and beautiful, and realizing like people really went through some dark stuff in fairy tales, and it just sounds cute and goodsy. You know what I mean? Like, no, it's not a love story. They are in love. They have a story. And it could literally be Stockholm Syndrome. It's completely a difference. Love without the trauma. Not Another Love Song or sample mostly the beat of Mr. Sandman. Really creative. I really love how the beat was put together. Referencing fairy tales and how it's like it's not a love song, it's a fairy tale. It's like us, like the story of like people being together, sticking it out through like thick and thin, going through the bad, going through the good, the drama and the not drama, the love and unconditionals, and then the conditionals, and then just like the idea of relationship and what it means. So that's that EP. There's something more to come. No pun intended, no sexuality mentioned. Saying there's more songs to come, there's more songs that I'm working on. I just hope that you guys will like understand where I'm coming from, understand me, understand my music, appreciate it, like it, can relate to it, you know, collab with me, work with me, things like that. And I'm Keeks. This is all about me. I'm one and only fun-sized rapper. Keeks in the building. Stay you, stay true, and stay beautiful, and stay rapping. Bye.